welcome to class. Today is going to be quite a short core-based class. We're going to do 3 of them this week, each one kind of progressing and adding on from the previous class. We're going to start by learning how to kind of engage and activate the core with breath. So to begin with, you're just going to come to a comfortable seat. It could be on some yoga blocks, books, pillows, blankets, whatever you find useful, on your bum, on your knees, and then just close your eyes. Roll your shoulders back and down. Reach nice and tall through the crown of your head, and start to pay attention to your breath. To begin with, don't change it, just notice. Where are you breathing from? Just gather some information. Do you breathe from your chest and into your shoulders? Or is it more of like that your belly rises and falls as you breathe? Is it a combination of the two? Just notice. Habitually, what happens? And then bring one hand onto your belly, maybe both of your hands onto your belly. See if you can begin to direct your breathing there. So as you inhale, the belly expands, not push out, it's more this kind of breath from your diaphragm. And as you exhale, the shoulders stay soft and the belly contracts. Just a couple like that. Inhale to expand your belly. Exhale, contract. Inhale to expand. And exhale to contract. One more like that. Inhale, think about breathing from your belly, shoulders stay soft. And big exhale. Similar but different. Bring your hands onto the sides of your ribs, sides of your waist, and now see if you can begin to breathe into them. Inhale to expand outwards, almost underneath your armpits, and exhale to draw everything in, almost towards midline. Maybe your hands slightly help you go again. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to expand to the side waist, into the ribs, maybe even to the back. And exhale. Contract. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Keep one hand a little bit higher, kind of towards your chest. Bring one hand onto your belly. Take a breath in. Breathe into both, so sides of the ribs and into your belly. And on your exhale, almost now imagine that you're pulling up and in, belly button up and in, pulling up from your pelvic floor, as if you're trying to pull your pubic bones and your 2 sitting bones together. And then exhale to release, for your diaphragm kind of expand to drop. And the same with your pelvic floor, same with your belly button. Inhale to pull up and in. So inhale to expand, exhale, pull up and in. Inhale to expand. Exhale, pull up and in. One more. Inhale, expand. And exhale, pull up and in. Okay. Blink open your eyes and come over to hands and knees. So hands come below your shoulders, your knees come below your hips. And maybe just go for a couple of wiggles to begin, especially if you've not really taken any movement today. Maybe you find a couple of circles over your wrists, forwards and backwards, side to side, anything that feels good. And then come forward to tabletop. Press down through the base of the thumb, the index knuckle. Find a slight tuck in your tailbone, enough so that you're not dumping into your shoulders and your lower back, and you're kind of beginning to feel your low belly engage. Take a breath in. On your exhale, tuck your toes, press your heels back behind you as if you're trying to send your knees back, hover your knees. Feel the low belly pull up and in, and imagine that you're trying to draw your 2 hip bones together across your belly. Inhale to lower down. Exhale, press into the hands, hover the knees. And feel that kind of wrapping of the belly around your body. and then lower all the way down. We'll do one more, inhale. Exhale, press, hold for 3. Imagine you're drawing your hips together, cinching the sides of the waist for 2, and 1. Release. Keep that same press, keep that same slight tuck of the lower belly, of the back, but take a breath in and extend your right arm up in front of you. As you exhale, extend your left leg behind. So we want to keep this same kind of pull up of the low belly, that slight tuck of the tailbone. It doesn't become a back bend. You're really pressing the ground away with your left hand. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tap toes and fingers to the floor. So in front and behind, and then inhale, lift back up. Exhale for 5. Inhale back up for 4. Exhale. Inhale. 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. Hold. And then this time begin to move out to the side as if you're trying to reach the toes to the bottom left corner of the mat and the hand to the top right. So we go out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, come back in for 5. Inhale. Exhale, inhale. 4. 3. Keep pressing, keep rounding. 2. 1. Everything comes back in. Right hand lands and left hand lands. Okay, take a breath in. Hands down, press, round, find that slight tuck of the tailbone. Exhale, hover the knees. Feel that pull up with the low belly. Inhale to release. Exhale, press, hover. Fill up the back. Inhale, release. One more. Exhale, press and round. Hold. Keep the tailbone tucked. Draw your hip bones together and then release. Inhale, left arm reaches forward. Exhale, right leg reaches back. Pause, take a breath in. Exhale, reach to the sides. Exhale, tap. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, back up. 3 more. Exhale, tap. Inhale, back up. Exhale, tap. Keep that tuck of the low belly. Inhale, back up. Last one. Exhale, tap. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the sides. Inhale to center. Exhale to the sides. Inhale to center. Keep pressing into the hand. To the sides. To center. 2 more. To the side. To center. Last one. To the side. To center. And then release. Bring your right knee down. Your left hand down. Tuck your toes and come into a downward facing dog. Just pedal out the feet a couple of times. Go for a couple of wiggles. Maybe shake the head no, not the head yes. And then just soften into your knees a little bit so that you've got some ability to move the pelvis. And from here, tuck your tailbone so that you're really trying to round your lower back. Press into your legs and keep the round as you begin to straighten your legs and send your hips forward. And it's like you're curling, unraveling as you come all the way forward to plank. Heels back, heart forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, soften the knees and glide all the way back. 2 more like that. Really focus on the core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend your knees, tuck your tailbone and begin to unravel. So really rounding the spine, pressing the hips forward till you come to plank pose. When you get there, take a big sip of air, press the ground away. Exhale, soften the knees and glide back. Last one, inhale, tiptoes. Bend the knees. Exhale, press and round, come all the way forward to plank pose. Press into the ground, heels back, heart forward, 1 breath in. Exhale, this time drop your knees. And take a child's pose. Bring your bum back towards your heels, let your chest rest on your thighs, your forehead drop down to the ground. Big breath in. And really big breath out. And then when you're ready, come up to hands and knees. And then just shift your weight to the one side or the other. Swing your legs around. And come down to lying on your legs. When you get down to lying, bring your knees in towards your chest, or your shoulders back and down, so we're not kind of like curving into the chest. The chest stays quite open, the collarbones stay quite wide. Begin to press your knees into your hands. So your hands are cupping your knees. You're going to begin to press your knees up into your hands as you move your legs towards a 90-degree angle. So you're still pulling on the knees with the hands, but pressing the knees back into the hands, and then begin to press your lower back into the ground. We want a little bit of a gap in the middle of the spine, but we're almost drawing the ribs down and the lower back down, and that belly button pulls down and in. Imagine that you're drawing your hip bones together. We've still got that engagement across the belly as well, so transverse abdominals, that really deep level core. And you're going to feel it a little bit more now as you begin to pull your legs towards you, but press your knees back into your hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Similar, but begin to press your knees out to the sides as you press your hands into the middle. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finally, hands come onto the thighs. Press the hands into the thighs back into the hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Just bring your knees in a bit closer. Relax. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And we'll repeat. So legs fine, 90 degrees. Hands gently pull on the kneecaps towards you as you press the kneecaps back into the hands. 5. Lower back pulls down, shoulders back, chest up. 3, 2. Keep pulling the lower belly in. 1. Hands press into the outside, so you're pressing the knees out, but pressing the hands in for 5, 4, 3. Keep that lower belly pressing down. 2, 1. Finally, press your hands into your thighs back into your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release on 1. Last round after this. Big breath in. Full breath out. Legs fine, 90 degrees. Hands pull the knees towards you, but you press the knees back into the hands. 5, 4, 3. Keep that lower back pressing down. 2, 1. Press your hands inwards, your knees outwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press your hands into your thighs, your knees back into your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release on 1. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. Okay, we're going to do one more exercise, adding on to the press. So we find the 90-degree angle. Your right hand is going to press across to your left knee. So we're finding this kind of diagonal. From here, left arm reaches to the sky. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press your right toes forward and reach your left hand back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back to center. Keep that lower back pressing down. Extend to center. Good. 2 more. Extend to center. Last one. Extend to center. If you need to rest, then do. Otherwise, left hand finds right knee and right arm reaches to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back in. 3 more. Extend. Back in. Extend. Back in. Last one, like a dead book. Extend. Back in, and then bring your knees into your chest. Give them a nice big squeeze. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your feet down onto the ground. Have feet about hip distance. Tickle your heels with your fingers. Shoulders back and down. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, press your lower back into the ground, press your feet into the ground, and lift the hips, finding a bridge position. Take an inhale here. Squeeze the shoulder blades, chin away from chest, exhale. And stay again, inhale. And exhale, lower all the way back down. And bring the soles of your feet together, knock your knees out nice and wide. Bring one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your heart, and begin to breathe into your hands. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. And give yourself 5 more minutes of exploring your breath in the way that you did right at the start.